it's Yamina, and today I'm doing a redo of a video that I had posted on Instagram a few weeks ago. So this video I am doing just because someone had asked me about the difference between blending eggs and beauty blenders, because I was recommending Beauty Bakery's blending eggs, and I first found out about that brand from Jackie Aina, and I had never used a beauty blender before, and I have been using blending eggs for probably since 2018. So I wanted to do a comparison video in case anyone had questions. So I personally have finally used a beauty blender, and that's because I was able to find it in on sale in sets of products that I like from Beauty Blender. I like their cleansing balms, their cleansing soap bars, and I like their cleansing liquid cleanser. That's all, both of those are good for brushes and for beauty sponges, so I like those, and I was able to get sets of those with beauty blenders as well. So I decided to jump on that opportunity to try out beauty blenders, even though I didn't actually need any, because I actually have a lot of stock of blending eggs. So now I can finally answer questions. So I have here some samples, and in my previous video I actually had 2 wet sponges and 2 dry sponges, but this time I had to get rid of that other sponge. So right now I'm using a beauty blender, and this one I just washed today, and this is a dry beauty blender, and this is a Beauty Bakery blending egg. So the size difference that you see here is just about the same when the blending egg is wet. But what I can say, out of the sponges that I have used, the Beauty Blender is the softest sponge. The blending egg is the second softest sponge. The Real Techniques is a third softest, and the Sonia Kashuk sponge, which is a marbled one that I used to use, it gets really big when it's wet. That sponge is the 4th softest, and I would say the BH Cosmetics, if I remember correctly, they had a purple makeup sponge, and that one is the 5th softest. So the Beauty Blender is the softest, and the blending egg is the 2nd softest. So I personally like the blending eggs the best because of the great price. You get 6 for the price of 1 beauty blender, and it's actually $2 less. And then for a beauty blender, it's soft. It works the same way as blending egg does, but like I said, you get a better price for it. So if you want something that's softest, it would be the beauty blender, but it's not significantly soft. Like, it's not so incredibly softer than a Beauty Bakery blending egg that you're gonna be disappointed if you get the blending egg instead. So I have noticed they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe they have 6 colors of blending eggs right now, and the softest ones are going to be the black one and the tan colored one, and then they have one that's kind of my skin color. So there's a tan cream colored one and a tan colored one, and those are probably the softest, but they're all basically the same thing. I would say that prior to I think they restructured these a little bit. So this is a new pink one that they have. I had the first batch of pink ones that they used to have with the turquoise box or carton, and that one is slightly harder than this one when it's wet. But yeah, so they are very soft, and they're comparatively as soft as the beauty blenders, except the beauty blender is softer. And I just like the blending eggs because they're just nice quality, like I said, and they have a great price. They come in a cute little egg carton of 6. I think the price for an individual blending egg is like $8, so I might as well get the pack of 6 and have that. So yeah, and because I've had the pack of 6 and I have a few cartons, I've actually, prior to the quarantining and everything, I actually had given a few to friends of mine, like fresh new ones to friends of mine, because I like the quality so much I was willing to share them or give it to them. But yeah, so that's my take on it. So I think the Beauty Blender is softer, but the blending egg is not noticeably super less softer. It's just slightly less softer than the blending beauty blender. But yeah, so I like both of them, and I will continue to purchase the blending eggs because I prefer the price and I prefer supporting that brand in particular. And I also like the Sony Cash sponges because I think the marbled ones are very cute. But yeah, so that's my take on it. I hope I was clear in what I was saying. And if you have any questions about the sponges, let me know. But yeah, when the sponges are both wet, the blending egg is slightly bigger than the beauty blender, but the beauty blender is slightly softer. So that's what I can say. And I enjoy both of them, but I will continue to use blending eggs, and I have like a good stash of blending eggs, so I have a whole bunch of them to use. So hopefully if you have any other questions, you'll let me know, and if you don't have any questions, hopefully this is helpful information and you can decide which sponge you would like to use the most. And that's it. Have a good night and a good rest of your weekend. Bye.